Most astrologers today will tell you how Rahu in Dhanishta affects your zodiac sign. But our classical sages hid a much deeper and a highly accurate secret. In Phaladeepika, Mantreshwar gives out a very rare technique called as Nakshatra Purusha, which does not look at just your sign, but it maps out Rahu onto a cosmic body based on your birth star or nakshatra to predict exact life events. Today, I will show you how it works. Depending on where you live, you will notice that Rahu has recently entered into Dhanishta Nakshatra. So, as you can see on the screen, on 1st of July, for most part in India, Rahu, which is the true node, moves into Dhanishta Nakshatra, which is your 6 degrees Aquarius 36 minutes. Now, let's talk about Rahu and Dhanishta Nakshatra to understand how this transit will affect us. So, Rahu, as we know, it's a planet of mystery. It is a Asur. It is also known as Swarbhanu, right? And we know it is the planet associated with mystery. It is the planet associated with sudden events. It is the planet associated with deception, and so on and so forth. Now, all these things are kind of tied to Rahu. But then we also have to talk about Nakshatra, which is Dhanishta. So let's go to Nakshatra and let's go into Dhanishta. Dhanishta, as we know, is ruled by Mars. Mars is your commander-in-chief or the military commander or the Senapati, as we call it, for the Devtas, all the Devtas. But Rahu is a demon. Rahu is a Rakshasa. So again, Rahu and Mars are two planets which are enemies to each other. So which means when they both meet, when Rahu goes into Dhanishta or any of the Mars nakshatras, it is going to feel uncomfortable. And Rahu, as we know, it is the planet of deceit, it is the planet of deception, it is the planet of Maya. So Rahu is entering into Dhanishta, which is a planet of commander-in-chief or head of the army. And we know the wars are going on right now. So be it Russia-Ukraine conflict or be it Iran conflict that we are seeing right now. So all these things are going to play out very differently from now on. And why this is going to happen? Because Rahu is entering the nakshatra of Dhanishta. So you will see that some kind of deceit, some kind of secret rivalry, secret wars, secret warfare is going to happen. So that is one part of it. But then the other part of it is Dhanishta is also related to Ashtavashus, which means it is related with wealth. And again, it's a very intense nakshatra. And another thing about Dhanishta Nakshatra is the symbol of Dhanishta Nakshatra, which is drum or flute, right? So which means this Dhanishta Nakshatra is about music. So when Rahu goes into Dhanishta, you'll probably see a emergence of new kind of music, new genre of music. Something will change in the world of music, that is for sure. AI music will become hit overnight. The companies which are producing AI music, they will get a lot of attention. So something around music is going to happen, and something innovative related to music, maybe a new musical instrument or a new genre of music, this will come up. So in the upcoming months. So this is about how this transit affect anyone and everyone in this world. So now let's talk about what is Nakshatra Purusha. So Nakshatra Purusha is an imaginary cosmic body on which all your nakshatras are laid out in a particular order. Now for each planet, the Nakshatra Purusha has a different setup. So let's talk about Nakshatra Purusha for Rahu. So as you can see on the screen, this is how the Nakshatra Purusha for Rahu will look like. For example, in this case, let's say a person has a Janma Nakshatra of Ashwini. So this is how the arrangement of nakshatras will look like for the Nakshatra Purush for Rahu. So the first nakshatra, the Janma Nakshatra, will fall on the mouth. So after putting the Ashwini Nakshatra on the face of the Nakshatra Purush, the other nakshatras will go onto the hands of the person. So as you can see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 nakshatras are on the left and the right hands. Then followed by nakshatras on the legs and then on the other parts of the body. So that's how you kind of construct the Nakshatra Purush for each and every planet. So there is a different setup, and depending on where the planet is transiting, the result of the transit will be ascertained. So for example, for Ashwini born people, you can see number 23, which is on the head, right? You can see the 23 is written in red, which means this is where transit Rahu is right now. We know 23 represent Dhanishta Nakshatra, and we know Rahu has moved into the Dhanishta Nakshatra. So that's why you see 23 is highlighted here. Now Rahu is in the head part of the Nakshatra Purush for this particular native. So anybody and everybody who is born in Ashwini Nakshatra, Rahu will be there on the head part of their Nakshatra Purush. Now the results of the transit will vary depending on where the transit Rahu is in, right? So if it is in the head part, the results will be different. If it is in the eyes part, the results will be different. If it is in the Janma Nakshatra or the mouth part, the results will be different. So let's look at what are the results given in the classics for the transit of Rahu through different angas of Nakshatra Purush. So here you can see the results are given for each of the anga or the limb of the Nakshatra Purush. So if Rahu is transiting on your Janma Nakshatra, the results are sorrow. But if it is between second and fifth star, that is on the right hand, the results are happiness and satisfaction. But if it is there, let's say in the head portion, which is 21 and 23, the result is also happiness. But if it is in 25th through 27th nakshatra, which is on the back, the result is death. Now, one thing I'll caution you, do not take these results verbatim, right? So there is a hidden meaning to it. Do not just think about, okay, varied sexual pleasure is always philandering. It could mean a lot of things. Again, it's a one-word definition, but this one word has so many connotations, so many annotations to it, and this is where you have to understand that Desh Kal Patra aspect to it, and also you have to apply your astrological mind before you give predictions. Now let's look at some of the examples. So as you can see on my screen, I've opened like Astrologer's desk app, and I'm going to take like few examples here. So let's talk about this individual. So in order to see where the Nakshatra Purush is and how the transit is going to be for this person, we have to go to transit section of Astrologer's desk app, and then we have to go to Nakshatra Purush. Now, obviously, we want to see the results of Nakshatra Purush transit for Rahu. So I'm going to switch it to Rahu, and then what you can see is you can see for this individual, Rahu is in the left hand, right? And the result of Rahu transiting towards the left hand for an individual is given as travel, right? So that's how we can see that this person, traveling may become a central theme. So he may have to travel a lot during this period. And again, travel means travel can be domestic or travel can be international, both ways. And travel can also mean doing a lot of things in a short period of time. So which means you are constantly on the move. You are always trying to achieve something, do something. And you know what? I just remembered the midterm elections are going to happen this year. So do we expect this individual to travel a lot during that period? So between July and November, I think this person is going to travel. Let me know what you think in the comments. So this is one of the examples. Let me take you to another example. So again, what we are going to do is I'm going to go back onto the open chart screen page and I'm going to select let's say Amitabh Bachchan. So for Amitabh Bachchan, again I'm going to switch it to Rahu. So for Amitabh Bachchan, the transiting Rahu will be on the right leg. Now the result of Rahu transiting on the right leg is loss. So which means maybe Amitabh Bachchan may suffer some losses. These losses can be financial. These losses can be related to health. These losses can be related to family members. These losses can also be in the business losses. These losses can be in terms of the loss of reputation, or maybe there is some loss of reputation because of some different reasons. So again, it is just one word, but again you have to apply Desh, Kal and Patra to understand how this loss is going to be. So again, keep in mind, one word is just a clue for you, but actual prediction has to be given based on Desh, Kal and Patra. Now, can this be applied to the chart of a country, right? So let's see that how will we apply this on a chart of a country. So I'm going to open the chart of India. So this is the chart of, again you can see the birth details. So taking the birth details of India and switching it to Rahu and looking at the Nakshatra Purusha transit result for India. How will it be for India? So what you can see here is that transiting Rahu falls on the stomach portion, which means it can indicate varied sexual pleasures. Now this thing we have to keep in mind. This is we are looking at the chart of the India, right? Chart of a country. Now this has to be applied with caution, and again considering Desh, Kal and Patra. So in case of India, it could mean the birth rate may increase, right? It could also mean there are some sexual scandals may come out during this period. It could also mean the movies also can have a lot of sexual content, and those kind of movies become normal and become more popular. So again, you have to kind of apply Desh, Kal and Patra thing here also, and this is how we will be able to apply this Nakshatra Purusha transit on the chart of India. So this is how I've given you like 3 examples here, and you can apply this technique on your own charts, your clients' charts. The method is pretty simple. So you go to the astrologer's desk app, open any chart that you have, or if you want to create a new chart, you can create a new chart, and then just open any chart, and then go to the transit section, and under that you will find Nakshatra Purusha, and if you have to see the result of Rahu transit in Dhanishta, then obviously you will select Rahu here, and you'll be able to see the result in a very concise way, right? So this is how you will see it for any chart. I'll also introduce you something else. So this is what again, this concept is given in Phaladeepika by Mantreshwar, but this is also mentioned in another book called as another Tamil classical text with the name Chudamani Uddu DM. Again, I'm probably not pronounced it correctly. So if you want to see result of Rahu transit in Rahu transit in Dhanishta and the results given in Chudamani book, then you can also see it using this option. So again, it's a classical book, written in Tamil, and again the sage has given a different layout and structure for Nakshatra Purush, and the results are also different for transit through different parts of the body. So again, that's again something that you can keep in mind. So let's say Rahu is transiting in a body part for which the results are not so conducive. So for example, on the screen you can see for this particular native, the Rahu is transiting towards the legs portion of the body, right? And the result is poverty. Now what do we do with such kind of cases, right? So we are going to recommend some remedies to this person. And how we will do that? We go to the remedies section of the Astrologer's Desk app, and we search for Rahu. We select Rahu from the drop down, and this will give you different kind of remedies that can be done by this person to reduce the impact of Rahu. So these are some of the mantras which are given, and then you have some of the remedies from Lal Kitab are given here. Rudraksh is also mentioned, your Devtas are also mentioned. So again, lot of things are given here. So depending on what is Deshkal Patra for that person, what is their faith, what is their belief, what a person can and cannot do, you can suggest remedies to that person. So in this video, what we have seen is what are the common themes for Rahu in Dhanishta. We have also touched upon what is Nakshatra Purush and how do we see and calculate Nakshatra Purush for Rahu. We've also seen some of the examples through which we can apply this technique and see the results on a particular chart. And then we have also talked about the remedies part of it. So what remedies a person can do. All these remedies are available in Astrologer's Desk app. You can take a screenshot also if you want. So that's all I have for this video. Thanks for watching.